We're going to learn how to georeference in ArcGIS. Sorry. Now, okay, so now you have a new workspace open, your new document open. So there are two ways, or even three ways. We decide maybe we add a data to this process. Adding data here. Now I don't have the folder I want to work on connected, so I can either add a folder here and get the data added, the raster image, or I easily just okay, so or I connect tiny so it's not depicting all the. So I can use this connect to folder. So you click on this and you navigate to where your folder that you want to work on is, and you get that selected. So I'm actually going to use state lines. Okay, so I get that selected and that is added to my catalog. Okay, so now I'm going to add the raster image I want to work on. So I get that opened. I want to actually work on a 2023. So I get that selected. Okay. So now the first thing to do in geoprocessing is georeferencing is to get a coordinate system right. So in this instance, I want to use a projected coordinate system. So you get a layer selected, right click on it, go to properties, or you double click on the layer and it will give you the same result. So we want a projected coordinate system, and what we have to do is just to navigate to the coordinate system we want to. So you select projected, go to UTM. From UTM we want WGS 924 actually, so you get that selected. I am working in Ghana and it's located in the northern hemisphere, so I get that selected, and we fall within the zone 30 north, so I get that selected. If this wasn't part of my favorite, I'll right click and add that to my favorite. So next time when I come, I don't have to go through this rigorous process before getting my coordinate system right. So after selecting this, you click OK, and the coordinate system is actually, now we've communicated to the software that we need all our works here now, within under this layer within the projected coordinate system, WGS 1984 zone 13 north. So we have this selected. Now we want to start georeferencing. Okay. So if I had no georeferencing, the tool actually selected here, I right click here and look for it here. So if I find it here, I get it selected. But I've taken that out, so I'm going to add that back and it's here. Now in georeferencing we have, so you add to control point, you have auto registration and other ones are there when you start working. So we actually want to use this, we want to add control points, which are actually the longitudes and the latitudes. So I select this and I have this zoom to maybe the maximum I can see because I want to get it's accurate. Okay, so I get it selected. Now this looks tiny. Okay, it looks that big, and I want to ensure that I can see all these what I have pasted here. Okay, so I right click and go to input latitude. Now if I was using X and Y, then I would select this, but we're using longitude and latitude, so you get it selected. You should get this right. Okay, now I have this selected. This is up here. This is the latitudes, and these are the longitudes and the latitudes, which appear in what the west things and the northerns. Okay, now I'm going to enter this. So I have this, the latitude, the longitude rather, sorry. So we have 1 degree and we have 42 minutes and we have 12.68 seconds. Okay, and the latitude side we have 6 degrees and 41 minutes, and the seconds are 25.56 seconds. Okay, so you have to get this rightly selected. Westerns and northerns. If you pick the southerns and the easterns, is going to change everything. So we get it selected. Now we zoom to layer. We've actually lost where it is, but we zoom to layer and get that right. Okay. So the next point comes here. We have the other side, so we're going to add another point here, and we have to ensure that we can actually see all these things. Okay, so I right click and input this. I have the longitude being 1 degree and 39 minutes and 43.49, sort of 49 degrees seconds rather. So west and north. Then the latitudes are 6 degrees. We have 22 minutes and sorry, it's rather 41 minutes. If you make a mistake, it will affect the title. And 22.45 degrees. Okay, took everything is right. Okay, then we have okay, so at this side we have to get this also selected. Is it the center, right? Let's see. Okay, so same formula, same path. So I have this to be 1 degree 39 and 43.14. This is west, and this is 6 degrees to 39 to 48.82. That's right. Okay, and the last part we have, okay, so let's see this right. Boy, come on. Okay, so also we input this. So we have 1 degree 42 minutes and 5.40 seconds is west, and 6 degrees. You can just press on tab and it moves to the next tab on your keyboard. It moves to the next entry. So, and this will be 6:39 and 50.96 degree seconds rather. Sorry. So all these are on point. So we get this. Now we this is what we have. Okay, so this is what we have. Now we're going to georeference this. So we've already added a control point. You can look at that here and look at the arrow. The arrow, yeah. The arrow is here. So you look at the arrow. Okay, so we're going to. We've had our georeference here. So we are going to. We have you update it or you rectify it. Okay, update this one. So what I actually want us to do is to rectify that. So we're going to rectify this. And rectifying, you select the folder you want to actually place it. I need a new folder because that's what I'm going to do. So I get this. State lines. And I have georeference. Okay, so georef 2023 dot tiff. Okay, so it's going to be tiff. So you add it. Not actually this. I have to add this. The name is actually here, so you can edit the name here. Sorry for. So I don't need this. So I'm going to get this off, then I'll just say georef. Okay, let's go. Okay, so any other thing is fine. So you save this, and so we save the georeference file. So let's see, 100%. So that's it's been georeference. So if we refresh this, we should have the georeference. So it's your georeference. Alright, so that's the georeference one. So we get this out. We don't need that. Okay, so the work has been georeferenced. So the next thing we're going to do is we actually want to make a land cover map, okay, of an area within here. So the next thing we are going to do after the georeferencing, we are now coming to do the land cover analysis, and that will go through land use classification, whether by supervised or non-supervised, then some other key processes. A few processes will go through to get that done. Okay, so stay with us and see you in another session. Bye bye.